by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason, and it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. They've got Cody Martin. Seth Curry is out there with ball. Then it's Williams, and it's Williams in at the center position. MP outside. Offline with a three. And Curry's got the ball here for Charlotte. Ball passes to Williams. Good chance here for Ball. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Charlotte.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their two meetings last year.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Now, here's Green. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. From downtown, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
There's Ball with a three. That doesn't go either for Ball.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
From deep, MP. Williams grabs the board. The Hornets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Martin. Back to Curry. Inside. Here's Ball. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Ball's got his second basket on the night.
Well, the quickness helps LaMelo Ball out inside right there. Just allows him to get the quick drop on the defense.
MP shot is good.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Salah. We've got 1:55 left in the first. Minnesota leading by 7.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Martin misses.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And here's Green from the arc. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Hornets trail by 10. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Ball, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. MP way outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
The 3 from Ball. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
And here's Green from the arc. Hauled in by Curry. Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Ball. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul. Some changes for Minnesota. Ingles, he's checked in for Julius Randle. DiVincenzo comes in for Anthony Edwards. And Mike Conley is subbed in for MP. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Williams is checked in for Williams. Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Naz Reid. And it's MP in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. That's off target. Now 6 for 10. Hornets trail by 11. Here's Micic. Oh, MP with a block. Edwards, a pass to Green. Takes the 3. The long-range hit from MP.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
There's a screen. Launches it. Man, misses.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
For 3. And Green, good for 3. MP's got 23 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
On the wing man, guarded by Edwards. Man, misses.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
MP way outside. The rebound by Mann. Hornets trail by 17. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Charlotte making some changes. Williams is checked in for Williams. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Micic. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Mann. That 3's off the mark. Minnesota leading by 18. MP scanning the floor. Goes up on the wing. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Well, Brad, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there are so many great players. Michael, LeBron. Well, let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Here's Mann. Reid with the rebound. Reid's got 4 rebounds now.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
And that one's good. Green.
Oh, pull up on a dime. MP doing work.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
You know what? In the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses.
MP getting it done for the Timberwolves. Clicking from deep. 4 threes made in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
A look here now at Minnesota. They should win this one, but we always talk about these trap games where a team comes in thinking that they could just walk away with it.
Especially when the opponent is thirsty, as is the case here. And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Hornets.
Their defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you gotta beat them.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
On the floor for Charlotte, Ball is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Cody Martin, then there's Mark Williams, and it's Williams in at the 4. Pass to Martin. Outside Curry. Fires for 3. Drains the triple.
Well, Seth Curry with the answer and the payback from distance. What a competitor.
Green for 3. Williams grabs the board. And Charlotte's shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. And the foul called on MP. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Boy, plenty of time left in the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
And here's Charlotte now. Martin, the pass to Williams. Williams with the screen. The 3 from Curry. Ball outside. There's the triple. Sends it home from three-point land. Ball's got 16 points.
When LaMelo entered the league, his three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it.
The Hornets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Substitution.
Deciding to change it up.
Foot on the gas, MP. Get in there.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Gobert with a block.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
Now MP. He's got 34. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3. Green's got 6 in the quarter. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with 0 pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, stick around. We'll be... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2 guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the second?
changing it up here.
Going out there, no let up.
Charlotte's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the...
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just...